everyone. This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another day of what's going on in the energy. So let's get it started. Patreon people, thank you for your patience right now. I kind of am having a busy day because I just like didn't do too much yesterday, so that means I've got to double time it. you know? All right, let's get started. Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me morning, noon, and night, whether I'm awake, whether I'm asleep, whether I am walking, talking, working, playing. It, any vehicle that I am in is as protected as I am to get me to my destination safe and sound. Divine Source, all blockages are removed as per your ordination and divine order. Thank you for consoling anybody who is in need at this time. And thank you for the divine message. I'm gonna tell you guys, I think somebody was trying to do some voodoo this morning at the witching hours, 3, 4. They call that the witching hours. Somebody was messing around this morning. That I know. Crazy people just don't want to give it up. Don't want to give it up. Crazy as bed bugs. Let's see. First card out, divine. My chimes are going off, so I'm trying to hold off until unless it flies out. But thank you, trickery. Still with the trickery showing up. Somebody was trying to bait and switch trickery. Some kind of trickery was apparent. Lying karmic tarot reader. Somebody was lying to somebody here using some trickery with our tarot reader, maybe, from some kind of fame, fortune, money. Somebody was lying. They were lying that they were a tarot reader. They were lying. I don't know what they're lying about. Buck stops here. Somebody's being held accountable. Like, okay, all right. And what's the next card out, divine? Is courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen, Brene Brown. So the buck stops. Somebody has to be held accountable for the fact that you have the courage to be seen. What? All right. Next row. SOS help. Somebody wants some help. Or they did, or they do. They're drowning. Gold digger. Because of a gold digger, the block is hot. And we have forgery alert. The buck stops here. This person got caught signing your name to something. I'm feeling collective. And we do have the confession. See, there's the confession. Confessing to some type of forgery or fraudery, using your name, Marie. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. It really does mean so much to me that you do. You have no idea how much it truly means. Gatekeeper. So somebody's gatekeeping something. Gatekeeping grateful. Attitude of gratitude. Somebody raid. Woo. For a raid. Shocking news. Whoa. So something says stop. Something here is being stopped or has been stopped. This is disbarred. This lawyer loses their license. So we have a lawyer that's going to lose their license that was possibly gatekeeping you. Explosion. Yeah, man. Whoa, it's going to be big stuff. This is the big stuff. Who do you think you are with your big talk? You're never gonna get my love. What is this? Do you think I can afford to give you my love? You think you're higher than every star above. Ah, ceremony. Somebody shocked about a ceremony. Some maybe you're shocked that somebody actually had a wedding and everything and a reception and all that and used your name and you weren't even there for the the hors d'oeuvres. I don't know. Protection, somebody was doing like I told you. Somebody was doing something last night. I don't know. What is this ceremony? This is distractions? What? Somebody wants to distract you so that you lose your protection, so that they don't have any more backfires uh with something here. Federal offense. That's what I'm getting here. So somebody here wants to you distracted so they could finish the job on you or something they want to do to you or something they've been doing to you, like forging your name, number one, and that you won't be aware, you won't be paying attention, so you won't know. Even like I don't know what the ceremony is about. That's kind of freaky, but we'll see. Because it's explosion and then protection. So ceremony doesn't seem to, I don't know if it's a wedding ceremony or what it is, what type of ceremony it is. And if a lawyer is getting disbarred, loses their license, then they might have been expecting a ceremony or something. I don't know what they were expecting here. Trickery is what they were expecting. Trickery, divine. What is this about? Trickery. Who's who and who? This is a choice, trickery. Somebody here may have been at one time or may have been a divine partner, but what I see here with the Gabrielle and the Red Wings is that somebody was a karmic partner that you were involved with. Somebody chose through trickery. Um, maybe a Gemini chose somebody chose a Gemini, but it was almost like a karmic lesson. It was like you were tricked into it by a lying karmic tarot reader who was a Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign, feminine, who was doing it for they were doing it for the money, for the fame and the fortune. Here it is right here. This is for the money. Six of Pentacles must be the money. They were doing it for the money. They were getting paid. They may have been doing personal readings. I don't do personal readings. Too many people. When like, I'll do life coaching, but just a standard personal reading. I worked for a company for a very short period of time where there was a call center where you did readings for this call center, and I'll tell you what, I got so tired of people calling you back to see if you change the outcome, or they tell you the outcome and then want the cards or the reading to support the outcome they wanted. And when it didn't, they would get all like upset with you and stuff. And I was like, no, 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 you're not here to learn. You're here to get validation. And I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to teach from what I've learned scholastically and experientially. The buck stops here. Somebody's passing away, or something is total death ending. The buck stops here. Something has come. This lying karmic tarot reader is not getting paid, not making money. Courage such as showing them art and letting ourselves be seen. This is somebody who is. I don't know if this is enterprise or they're pregnant or who they are, but this could be something that you know I don't know. I don't know what the Ace of Wands means just yet. So I'm going to leave it out there. I'm not going to swear that I know that that's what that means, and I'm not going to add to it. SOS is help. Help is on the way. Somebody needed help. They left you out in the cold, left you with no money, or now situation has turned into this by this gold digger who forged. Oh, yes, by this gold digger who forged somebody's signature. There's the pen, the courage. The courage was in, I told you, sometimes these are styluses. Remember that I said that? Writing utensils, and this person had the courage to write your name and let themselves be seen doing it. And that's, boom, I solved the case. I'm Nancy Drew. Woo, woo. Nancy Drew. My name is not Nancy. My government name is not Nancy. Gold digger. I have a government name and a native name that I um I got. Maybe that's a ceremony here, but I had a naming ceremony for my native name, and the government, you just throw one on a birth certificate and you're stuck with it. There's no there's actually prayers said over your native name, and it speaks about mm, what you are in the earth, in the scheme of things. Not somebody's having anxiety because now they're being seen as a gold digger. Ah, somebody can't sleep. The block is hot. They allowed themselves to be seen. Whoa. And they were baited. They were baited. Oh my gosh. They were baited by none other than, I swear, I think it's going to be the King of Swords that baited them to sign for something. The block is hot. Oh, people don't want you to see. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know this is going down. Forgery alert. Yeah, this group of people been forging your name. Or there's a collaboration for this person to be able to forge your name. But now this person, came to an end. Somebody said the buck has got to stop. No more. There's something very weird here. If you're who you say you are, why is somebody constantly, well, I ain't gonna say it, but why are there fraud alerts? Why aren't they, why is, this isn't adding up, is what they're saying here. What's this confession? Divine, tell us about this confession. Or somebody's got caught somehow. Okay, this confession could be about an apology and a confession, but that's a fishy damn apology. It doesn't even make sense. Keep it to yourself. You don't need to apologize. This person's only apologizing because they got caught. That's the Page of Cups. It's a small, I'm sorry. They don't really feel it. There's a federal offense on the table here, though, and that's for forging a signature. Somebody here, did they know how much trouble they could get into for the stuff they were doing? I don't know that they did, because only an immature mind would not look at the consequences of these actions and never consider them. Gatekeeper, right? Somebody wanted to gatekeep you while they stole from you. While they stole from you. Grateful. Somebody's family is grateful, or your family wants you to be grateful, or you will be grateful for your family, or you'll be very happy this person got caught. Maybe people in your family, this person was impersonated. when they were impersonating you, say, maybe there's people that know you that had, were thinking some kind of way about you because of what this person was putting in your mouth. And these people thinking it was you. They don't know you. These people don't even know you, but they think they do because of this scam. Because possibly the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know. Whoa, raid. What does this raid have to do with it, Divine? Raid! Somebody's house is getting raided. Somebody's house is going to be involved in a raid. There you go. Shocking news. Yeah. Shocking news is about this marriage. Oh, Lord, you're going to find out that you're married. Oh, my gosh. Let's, I'm Mrs. Peabody, Mrs. Smith, Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. Somebody here is going to be shocked. If someone is claiming to be your spouse or that you're married or something here. This could also be an institutional group, some kind of bureaucracy, could even be the government, but I think this is about, yeah, some investigators putting a stop to this. They said the buck stops here. Virgo, somebody stopped this. Or they wanted to stop a wedding. This Ford lawyer loses a license for this inheritance. Thank you, Divine, for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me. Protect me. Always. This is from this. Oh my gosh. This is the reading to beat today, buddies. Something's going to explode. This is the tap. Something about a king of wands. Something is explosive here with a Leo and Aries and Sagittarius. Some type of ceremony. Somebody wishing, or they were something about a ceremony. So this person some shock may happen with them with some kind of fake marriage. You're protected, and there's something better. That's all I can tell you. Somebody is protected while they walk away. And we do have, because this person, some Capricorn energy. This could be a Capricorn that's trying to distract this person by saying that you're a karmic tarot reader and you're only doing it for the pay. And so they want to put an end to you, you know. But why are they signing your name to shit? Like, look, none of what you're doing makes sense, baby girl, baby boy. What you're doing doesn't make sense. You want this money and all that stuff, but if you couldn't distance yourself from this person and act like you haven't spoken to them in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, so that it would validate over time what you stole, you idiot. Instead, you got to be in their face, watching their YouTube channel, their fake book. I don't like I don't go on Facebook. Haven't in over, I would say, over 10 years have I been posting anything on Facebook. Maybe 5 years. Maybe like 5 years. I haven't posted anything on Facebook. But whatever it is, platform, whatever platform it is, you're in their energy. Do you not understand that? And so if it's dishonest and this person is being honest, guess who's going to be called out? It has to be, the energy is going to be flushed out. You understand? This investigator is going to shock somebody, um, possibly that they're caught, or they're going to raid their house, and they're going to find out this information, possibly a lot of money. Look, it's justice in reverse here. When do I ever have justice? Somebody here is trying to confuse somebody over an injustice. They're trying to say, oh my gosh, that maybe a king of cups that has passed away, a father, a clergyman, a priest, whatever he is, didn't have any love for this queen of swords, really, and they did nothing but uh confuse the justice system to get an injustice for you. That's what they did. I don't know why these are like this, but they are, which is telling me exactly what, in this case, I'm turning them right side up now, but what has happened here was someone really was throwing out some kind of about, well, it would be natural that he would leave, or she or they or whatever would want me to have this, because they're not in love with this person. But instead what is happening is somebody here also too, in some scenarios, somebody was faking a birth or a child, or they are now pregnant and they're not getting the relief that they were getting in the past because they've been signing your name. However it goes, somebody's been forging somebody's name here, and a lawyer is going to lose their license. Now let's see what it means. Notice how the story gets closer and closer. The air between the fingers gets tighter and tighter. Look, we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the devil. I think somebody's getting caught. I think somebody is getting caught doing something that, you know, I think forgery is a federal crime, if I remember. That's why I think it's crazy that I worked with a young man, very studious, very smart, and he did not know cursive writing. He could only print. And I'm amazed. Like, how do you buy a car? How do you, when it says your signature, what do you use? What do you say? What do you do? He never signed. I wrote him a birthday card, and I wrote it out and in cursive. And he was, and later on, I said, "How did you like the card?" I left it on his desk, and he looked at me and he said, "Was that you that gave it to me?" He goes, "I thought it was you." He goes, "But I can't read cursive." So I was like, "Are you kidding me? How did we get this decadent?" What is this with the lovers? This is somebody who was thought they were defending the choice or somebody they loved through trickery, and it was a toxic choice. It was a toxic choice of some kind, because we do have, like I said, look at, I can't, I got to show you guys what I see, because I really, my intuition is maybe more, how do I say more better? Because that's not right. Is more in tune. Put it that way. I can pick up frequencies, but that's because of years and years of exercising it. You could do the same thing, and you would be surprised. You probably don't even have to use as much time as I have, because you're not dumbing it down, and I did. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to be about this. I was like, people are like, because I had this upbringing, that I had the very church formal upbringing, that this is taboo. So I often rode the fence, like, I don't want to be like that. But once you accept yourself, other things kind of fall into place. But here's what I want to show you. This was a toxic choice, and this is rancid now. It's basically rancid. See? It was like, oh, it's not the best choice, but we'll bless it. Okay. All right. Who's this karmic tarot reader? Divine. Who is this Queen of Pentacles karmic tarot reader? Lying karmic tarot reader. This Queen of Pentacles was a lying karmic tarot reader. She is the Queen of Wands as well, or the Queen of Wands was something, the both of them may be in cahoots, telling people that you were a lying tarot reader when it came to distribution of funds or something here. when it came to giving a Nine of Pentacles, you may be single, uh, taking care of yourself, living on your own or whatever, and getting paid some kind of fortune. What is this death card with the buck stops here? This could be somebody trying to put an end to you. Yeah, the devil. Devil's in the details. This is somebody who passed away, possibly a Capricorn. The bus stops here. This could be the death of somebody from an addiction, or this could be the death of somebody from the end of an obsession. Something toxic is coming to an end here. The buck stops here. Courage with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. The Ace of Wands. This is the King of Cups, who may have signed something, like been seen signing something, or maybe was an alcoholic, somebody had sex with this King of Cups, maybe for a baby. I don't know. What is this with the Five of Pentacles and the SOS? This is this SOS. Somebody needed help in the past. They were out of pocket. This could be children in the past. This could be you in the past. Somebody, a gold digger, wants to apologize because they can't sleep. They can't sleep. They're having anxiety over something here. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, because of this decision, they don't want you to see that the block is hot when it comes to something in motion. Something is moving forward. And this forgery alert. This is somebody who they want to take somebody out because of a forgery alert, or they want to heal something with you because of a forgery alert. Something they want to do. There's been somebody who was woken up because of forgery as well. You could have been resting or been away on vacation, whatever, monastery and nunnery, whatever it is. Somebody doesn't want me to say this, but I'm going to say it. Somebody could have been uh, put to rest and somebody taking on their identity. This is this confession, minute confession here, or apology, this tiny apology for this Ten of Pentacles. This is the confession about this Ten of Pentacles. This also could be about a pregnancy that someone lied about. This person was a gold digger, and what they did was they might have said they were pregnant, knowing that this person was passing away, right? They had to get it in there so that they could claim a pregnancy. This person would never check it, but they would inherit money. What is this lie? This gatekeeper. This is an illusion. This person lied to create some illusions to keep you out of something here. And this family's being judged because of their lack of. They were supposed to be grateful for whatever they got, but instead they didn't distribute this properly, and they took more than their share. That sounds biblical, doesn't it? What is this with this raid and this Four of Wands? What's happening during this raid, Divine? This also says community. So there's houses, maybe houses, happy reunions, whatever. This could be houses, more than one house being raided. Leo, community, somebody here, they want to hold back something about a marriage, but someone's being raided for something here. This gatekeeper energy. Shocking news is that someone got married and moved away. or moved on, sailed on to calmer waters to stop some investigation here, to stop someone from getting money, to stop someone from getting money. Now we've got the lawyer here. What's he got to do with this? Okay, your wish is that this lawyer is getting disbarred and loses their license and this inheritance. Your wish is about to come true because of something explosive with this King of Wands who being recognized. They're being recognized as some explosion with something they were on their high horse about, or some victory that they're having. And now they're afraid. There's 9 and 9. They're afraid to possibly talk to you about this, some ceremony. And this is, what is this? Walking away. You're walking away from this contract. You're protected in doing so. I don't know if this person's trying to come back around to, now that their lawyer's losing the case. Yeah, yeah. Does this person want to come back around? Yes, they do. 3 of Cups with the devil. This person wants to come back and cause you more distractions so they can go back into this loopity-loop cycle with this group. It's unbelievable. Somebody may have had a child that passed away or a miscarriage as well. That's what they might be claiming to have had happen, a miscarriage. But this somebody is constantly holding back something about a marriage or a house. I'm kind of curious. Let's see what it could be. Let's see if we can close it up. We'll close it up with the tippers. I'm curious about this lawyer. We have number 11, justice at the bottom of the deck here. So something is going to happen in court. Whether you're invited to the show or you're not, something's going on in court. What is this lovers with the 7 of defending a lawyer, lovers, mature woman? Somebody tricked them. This Queen of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles, this lying karmic tarot reader. This is this privileged lady. So the Queen of Wands can be the privileged lady that a tarot reader who was an earth sign, a feminine, may have lied to them. You know, she's looking in the crystal ball in her lap. She might have lied to them. What about this 9 of Pentacles? This wealthy man being single and self-sufficient, and something about them receiving money. Something about them receiving money. And what's the future is this courtship. This was a toxic courtship. Somebody passed away. The buck stops here. So this is something that was toxic. I don't know what the devil energy is showing up here too. So this is somebody who put an end to, um, I don't know what, but it looks like that they were in a toxic relationship, and so somebody may have passed away. What's this King of Cups? This King of Cups, somebody here is occupying the King of Cups time with sex. They want to be seen with this person. They occupy their time. Well, so King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's this 6 of Cups? This is a coffin. Oh my gosh, these are children. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody ended something with children, or children may be passing away, or a child may have passed away that was out in the streets, out of money. Gold digger, Knight of Cups. Might have needed some help. This person was a thief. This person came in. They're like freaking out now because they came in with all the schmoozy. schmoozy and a proposal to steal. And the block is hot. Somebody came in. I I don't know what happened in the past. Something ended, something died, and they want to come back. Mature man wants to change their fortune. They don't want you to see that they already did something. I don't know. They're in despair because something here with a group, they're getting cut off from a group here that forged your signature, or they forged your signature. Somebody here is in despair. They're losing their job too for forging your signature. This main male, with this is a confession about a main male having an inheritance and or having a lot of money. This is this gatekeeper, the moon, the illusion. What is the illusion about, divine? Journey. Somebody was sneaking back and forth to gatekeep you. They were going on some trips, traveling here to keep you distracted. This is the judgment. This is the pathway to family. It's being brought up for judgment here. What's the strength here? This might be somebody thought that this Leo could hold back someone from being raided or could keep somebody quiet. What's the Six of Swords? Shocking news. What's the shocking news? The Hierophant, the Six of Swords. Moving on to somebody thought that someone got married and moved on. What? Somebody thought someone got married and moved on. And this person wanted to transfer some money. They they were stopped by an investigator in the middle of transferring some money here, saying that you were sick, saying that someone was sick. They're shocked that you moved on. They thought that they could. This is that weird energy that they thought they could do whatever they wanted, and because you love them so much that they could come back to you at any time and say, "Look at what I've done this for us." As as insane as it may be, whatever they did, that you would be so glamored by what they did for us, even if it was criminal, whatever it was, you would make sense of it because it's weird. Main female. The main female is being disbarred. So this is a female lawyer who is being disbarred for being smug about some inheritance, which means, yeah, somebody is being recognized as someone here is very sick. Very sick. Yeah. And this is all this fraudulent ceremony. This is coming out about a fake marriage, perhaps. This is a message here that of this marriage contract that you're protected, some contract here, some agreement. So you might be receiving something in the mail. Yeah, because somebody's upset. You're like, I do not want to celebrate with you. This despair, you're not getting them out of this forgery. They want to come back around. This is a Capricorn. This is this person that maybe was this karmic tarot reader or whatever they were that did this, but they got caught. Here, their forgery. They got caught. And they want to come back to you so that they could distract you from and continue to take your money or forge your signature, whatever the heck it is. Look. This is somebody who's getting a message of concern about this could be somebody in your family who is having an affair or something here with someone, and you're getting this message. Might be about your work or about work or at work. But guys, that's been the reading for now. I appreciate you showing up and showing out for me so much. Welcome to new subscribers, welcome returning subscribers, current subscribers, all y'all. Love y'all. And Patreon, I will get to you, trust me, and I will spoil you a little bit for being so patient as I always do. So just hang in there. I cannot not give you an intro or storyboard. And I've already given your old one away, so what to do? Thank you guys, though, that do support me over on Patreon. I will talk to you soon, and until we meet again, peace.